Howdy, this is Travis with DreamingWell.com, and this is my review of the C310 code reader for a BMW. This is in a BMW Z4. So this is the main screen of the tool. I just plugged it into my OBD2 port, and I click OK. And this is the main menu. So here you can choose from the different types of modules that are on the car. So this tool reads not from the generic OBD2 codes, but the BMW specific codes, which is super handy and very important. A little bit about the tool. It looks like this. It has a USB port on the bottom. The manual says that the software can be upgraded using a Windows computer. It will read the codes, allow you to erase codes, read sensors, and see information about each one of the modules, like the serial numbers, etc. So let's go check it out. We'll go into the diagnostic screen. Here you can see all the different series of cars. I believe this one supports through 2011. So for example, it won't support the latest 3 series, the F series. I don't know if there's a different tool for that, or if they're going to do a hardware upgrade or a software upgrade for this, but this one does not support those. So for example, if I choose Z, and we can see here the Z3 and the Z4, and actually that's the newer Z4 there as well, the E89. Choose this E85. Alright, so now we're back to the main menu. We'll choose the driver, and for example, there's the digital motor electronics, the DME module. So this is basically the motor controller. This takes a second. It's communicating directly with the module. It tries different modes. I don't know what it means by mode, but I assume different DMEs over time communicate differently. Maybe just a little bit more preview of what it looks like. It's pretty well made, actually. It doesn't feel super cheap. The software is pretty simple, but it does exactly what you need it to, which is kind of nice. I was pleasantly surprised, especially for as cheap as this was. I got this one off of Amazon. Alright, so here it has communicated with the module and pulled this information off of it. So I can press enter to go through, and then there we go. This is basically the menu you get for every module. So you can go and read the trouble codes. There are none on this car right now. We can probably go find a different module that does. You can erase it. When you click this button, it just says erased, and then it's done. This is where you can read a data stream. So for example, you can go see all the sensors that the module is monitoring. We'll do the throttle valve. And here's the car's off right now. The throttle valve is angle 0, but you can click on it and it will actually graph it for you. I don't know how useful that is. I don't know if this can be exported. That would be interesting. But it gives you some diagnostics. So this would help you understand whether or not the module is getting a good sensor read if you manipulated the car. So that's really handy. All right, so let's go back to one of the modules, perhaps that will have some typical error codes, and on these you see error codes, button pressed too long or something like that. Anti-lock brakes, so here we go. Click on the anti-lock brake system. You'll notice it automatically swapped to the last mode that it used, so at the second time I think that you read a module, it communicates more quickly. I noticed that earlier. Of course, as soon as I say that, it doesn't do it. And go. There we go. All right, so there's that information, and we'll read trouble codes. There we go. So, codes that have been collected probably over a long period of time. I haven't cleared these out to see if there's any actual problems. I don't think there is. Car's running great. But that's what the codes look like. They're on the left, the 5DF7 and 5DF4. You could Google for those, and it gives you a quick little explanation as to what they might be. So I find this tool to be extremely handy, especially for the price that it's available. And it costs less than one code read from the local BMW or even the independent shop. Like I said, I got this one off of Amazon, and I think it costs $150 or so, maybe a little less. Highly recommend it.